Okay guys, today we're going to revisit fractions a little bit, a revisit from earlier grades. Got to make sure you understand what a fraction is and scenarios that make you set up a fraction. So let's get going. So what does a fraction represent? A fraction represents how much of a part you have out of the whole. So I put that way on purpose. The top number is going to be the part, or how many parts you have, and the bottom number represents the parts total. Or maybe we could phrase this as total possible parts. Good to revisit what those means. All right, so it's going to be a short video. We have two examples today. The first example, and in each of them we are going to have a scenario given to us. Now, I decided you don't have to write down whatever I have printed in purple here. You just have to read it, and you have to make sure you read it, because we need to be able to figure out a fraction that represents, in this case, the jars of blueberry jelly. So let's see, we have Kurt is selling jars of homemade jelly at Good Earth Farmers Market. Before any shoppers arrive, Kurt uses masking tape to divide his table into 5 equal sections. So there we go. Equal is an important phrase here, because we have to remember the parts have to be of equal size. One individual part can't be larger than the other. So he has 5 equal sections total. He fills 4 sections of the table of jars with blueberry jelly. So what fraction of the table does Kurt fill with blueberry jelly? To help you think this through, here's how we would set this up. We would say, okay, our fraction, so it's a fraction, must have a fraction bar. On top is going to represent the number of I'll just put blue jelly for blueberry. The blueberry jelly sections over, so that's the part, because he doesn't just sell blueberry jelly. We have to remember that on the bottom we have to put the total, or the whole. So on the bottom is the number of total sections. So there we go. Let's keep going with this. So now that I know what amounts I am looking for, let's do this. I always like to think of the total first. Well, it says he used masking tape to divide his table into 5 equal sections. So that's a total of 5 sections. So 5 will go on the bottom. And he fills 4 sections of the table with jars of blueberry jelly. And that's what they're asking. They want to know about the blueberry jelly. We have to be careful, because sometimes they mix it up on what they're actually looking for a fraction of. But this one's pretty straightforward and simple. It would be 5 over 4. So, oh my gosh, I just said it backwards. 4 over 5. 4 sections of blueberry jelly out of a total of 5 sections. 5 total sections. All right, so we got one more example. Same deal, just read it through. You do not have to write down what we have in purple. So we have the Blue Bay Pirates have found a chest of gold coins. Captain Sharktooth divides the coins into 6 equal shares. So that means he split it up into 6 ways equally. Captain Sharktooth spends 2 shares on repairs for his ship, and he buries the rest in a secret place. What fraction of the gold coins does Captain Sharktooth bury? So let's see. They want the fraction of the gold coins that he buried. So let's see. What does it talk about burying? Well, they says he buries the rest. Well, the rest. So we have to figure out, okay, how much did he have total, and then what did he do with some stuff so that we have the rest of it left over. So let's see. He divided it into 6 equal shares, so the total number is 6. Let's set up our fraction. So on top again, we're going to have the buried shares over the total shares. So the total shares, that was easy, that was 6. And then it says he spends 2 shares on repairs for his ship. So he started with 2 equal shares, or I'm sorry, started with 6 equal shares, spent 2 of them on repairs for the ship, so the rest of them are the shares he buried. So let's see, buried shares is going to come from 6 minus 2, because he spent those. That means it would be 4. So our fraction to represent this would be 4 over 6. I keep mixing that up.